Hello everyone, my name is Brigid Ovelia Catjoa, or Heblaska Wiyan, which means Moose Medicine Woman. I am a Pleiadian priestess, master channeler, and Lakota druid, and I'm here today to provide my 33rd channel transmission of the High Council of Telos within Mount Shasta of modern-day California. And this is a very extra special transmission today, as I am at my 1-year mark for providing these transmissions at the guidance and request of the High Council from when I first connected with them in my journey to Mount Shasta around 1 year ago. And yes, they asked me to if I was willing and open to provide the transmissions about once a week, each Sunday, to help transmit their energies, their frequencies, their insights, to help support us in our journeys of life, of evolution, of spirituality, both as individuals and as a collective, in this time of being able to really potently connect with the 5D realms as the earth is evolving in that way also. So yeah, just feels very special to have reached that 1 year, and I kind of almost, it's a bit surreal for me actually. It feels like just yesterday I connected with them, but also, you know, forget the linear time, everything's happening all at once anyways, so it was yesterday and tomorrow and right now. So yeah, so a very warm welcome as always to those who are joining. If this is your first transmission, then I would really highly encourage you to check out any of the other ones that you feel intuitively called to. And if you have been tuning in for a while or to the other ones, welcome back. And yeah, I will say this is not the end, so to speak. It's just this 1 year agreement is coming to a completion, but I will most certainly still be connecting with the High Council, and they already provided me some guidance for the transmission today, which will be a little bit different. It's going to be more like a transition transmission. Say that 10 times fast. Yes, so going forwards, before we get into the channeling, I'll share a bit more of an update. I am going to take a little break next weekend for some summer festivities, and yeah, I hope everybody watching, if it's whether it's your summer or winter, you can enjoy some good activities in your life also. And yeah, on the other side of that, I will be moving into actually doing more videos. I'll be doing more channeling. It just won't be a regular weekly series with the High Council. I will be working with them though to be guided in what to provide and what to channel each week. They'll be supporting me in that as I'm growing into that new chapter also. Yeah, and just reflecting back on my own journey here, when I started this, the first couple of recordings, I remember that it was coming through very gently, very slowly. Brigid, I definitely felt a little bit of awkwardness with recording myself and getting used to how to edit and how to, you know, get everything set up on YouTube. And yeah, I'm really incredibly grateful for the growth it's brought for me, and just the really incredible transmissions and information and activations that have come through. And I'm certainly going to be going back and listening to and enjoying them further going forwards as well, like receiving for myself and reflecting. I did receive some guidance from the council early on in this journey that once this is complete, that I don't have an exact timeline for this, but over time to compile all the transcripts and actually to publish it as a book. So if people want to review just the transcripts, and of course the YouTube videos are going to stay up and public for as long as they're meant to exist. So yeah, so stay tuned in an unknown amount of time for the book to be released with the transcripts. What else? Yes, and I have spoken now for some time through the videos about that I'm also going to be launching one-on-one channeling services and ceremonial care. So once I've had my fun this coming weekend, I have a little bit more work to put into that. It's been, step by step, slowly coming together. My website is almost complete. I just need to get the social media matching and just a couple more logistical pieces, but it's almost ready. So I think on the other side of this weekend, I'm going to really focus on that and get that launched, and then we'll get into doing more regular offerings with the channeling again. And so lots of good things to come. Just a little bit of a shift. So yay! And for today, the little bit of the difference for the channeling is as a transmission. The council did guide me that instead of channeling them today, that I do a direct channeling from source, spirit, creator, God, goddess, goddess. In Lakota, it's Wakantanka. So whichever set of sounds, words you prefer to call our cosmic energy force that's creating this beautiful life and universe and experiences for us. That's what we'll be connecting with today. Although I can feel Adama and Alexandria and Iglesia and Selena and just everybody else that we've connected with. I can really feel them really close and present with their energy today. So even if their words aren't being spoken, they are very much here with us, sharing their love, their gratitude for everybody who's here, who's tuned in for one or two or all of the transmissions. And I feel also to remind that it's possible for any of us to connect with them just in your own personal meditations. You can, or maybe if you're out for a walk in nature, you can ask or say, I'm open to connecting with or receiving from the High Council of Telos for my highest good, the highest good of humanity. And just sit and listen, see if you feel a certain energy, a change in your body, or if an image or a memory comes up, or if you have a feeling to do something or go somewhere, or even hear a word or a song. Anything's possible. Or maybe if you're out on a walk and you suddenly see a beautiful butterfly flutter by, maybe that's a beautiful sign that their energy is there with you. Or repeating angel numbers, all sorts. That's an invitation. I am going to take a little bit of a drink of water here to nourish myself before we continue, although it's red because it's a leftover strawberry smoothie water. Some strawberry nourishment before we continue. Just help keep my voice nice and clear as I get into the channeling. So I invite us all to take a nice comfortable seated position. You can sit with your legs crossed or in lotus if you're able to do that, or if you're in a chair with your feet flat on the ground. And just taking a nice tall straight spine and back, as tall as your body allows you to, but also keeping your jaw relaxed, your shoulders relaxed, your belly, your hips. So nice and tall, but not with so much tension. And of course, if you feel you need to, you can lean against something for accessibility, or lie down even. And as always, if you're feeling like you're dozing off, you may just be entering a deeper trance state and you won't miss anything. You'll just receive on a subconscious level, and you can always rewatch, of course, if you want to receive on a conscious level. So yes, everything is perfect, and please adapt to your body's needs in this moment. And yeah, just as we get into that comfortable position, your hands can rest in your lap or on your legs. And just to start to tune into, just bring some awareness to your natural breath. Is it going very deep or shallow? Does it have a slower or faster speed? Is it even or uneven? Just noticing. As we observe the breath, also bringing our mind into the center of our hearts, into our chests. You may want to bring a hand or both to your heart space and put just some gentle pressure just to help bring that awareness, or just bring your consciousness there. So being present in our hearts, allowing our breaths to flow naturally. I'm going to invite us into 3 ohms together, and this will just help us be more present and centered and bring a loving heart energy into the space around us. So I invite you to let the air out of your lungs and to breathe in all the way deep, all the way into your belly through your nose. And again, a little deeper. And once more, a little deeper. Just holding it out for a moment, and then breathing in deep through your nose, all the way, and holding it again, letting it out slowly. Allowing those nice deep breaths in, all the way into your diaphragm and out, just to continue naturally at your own pace. As we stay with those nice nourishing deep breaths in and keep our awareness in our heart space, today I will open myself up as a divine and clear channel direct to Source with the intention of serving those who are tuning in for their highest good, for the highest good of humanity, and supporting the 5D New Old Earth timeline. Te koe te akau e te ke a koe te a koe ke te ke a koe ke a te a koe ke a koe ke a koe. Uia kai a te a koe, uia kai. Today, we welcome you with the presence of the angelic realms, the golden archangels of light, the unnamed 144,000 angels of Source, of divinity, shining their radiant golden light all across the earth, all for humanity, for the cosmos, for the animals, for the trees, for the insects, the elements, the waters, the mountains, the volcanoes, the jungles, the sand, the stones, the magma, the crystals, the lizards, the birds, the dinosaurs, across all time, space, and dimensions, all beings. So too here we have the presence of the blue avians, those that help us dissolve time, who help us remember the truth of who and what we are, and bring their loving energies from the 12th dimension. All of these beings that we can connect with, all also expressions of Source, just as we are. These different dimensions just represent different layers of energy, different layers of how closely connected we are with Source. And for those of us that are on the timeline on Earth now, evolving and resonating and radiating into the 5th dimensional energies, 4th dimension, 5th dimension, it is just us remembering and coming further online to the truth of our beings, the truth of the love that radiates within us, that dissolves all other stories, all other programming and conditioning that has come with the human condition, that has come with the human journey, that has come with the human karma. Breathing in deeply. Welcome to the Lemurian energy, the Atlantean, the energy of Mu, the original codes of the earth here and present. I can see the totality of the earth, her radiant greens and blues, shining in space. And that in this moment, just as in other moments, it is possible to be in the energy of complete harmony and abundance on this planet for all beings, to tune into that energy, that frequency, to change the dial on your own radio, so to speak, the radio of your mind, of your heart, of your being, and to welcome in that timeline and that energy. Breathing. So many seem to forget also how simple it is, how easy it is. Really, it is like turning the knob on a radio into a different frequency. That if there's a frequency you're not enjoying or feel not resonant with or experiencing negative emotions, it is very welcome and encouraged to tune into a different one, a different timeline, a different path. And the more we practice this, the more we redirect our mind, our energy, our focus, what we want to create towards what does resonate and what does feel alive and loving and aligned, the easier it becomes. Perhaps at first it feels quite difficult, or there's a story that, oh, how can I do that? I can't just switch from sadness and anger and grief and depression and all the problems in the world to, oh, just love and joy and bliss. And we don't ask you to bypass any heavy emotions, any dense energy, any experiences that are being reflected back in your reality. You do not simply suppress it, but bit by bit redirect, transmute, acknowledge and honor and release, and allow those things to fall away naturally, organically. Perhaps in your linear time it may feel like it might take more time, or it manifests the next day or the next month or the next year. But bit by bit, as you do it more and more, these abilities, this frequency attunement will come online instantaneously. It is possible. The ability to change consciousness at will. Magic. Tikoya, rakatukoya. Sia koeta, koereti kamboka katekikua. Great Divine Mother of all that is, thank you for your loving presence, your beautiful energy, all that you create, all that you hold. Thank you for being here for us in all moments, always, no matter what our minds are doing, what our bodies are doing, what our lives are creating, what our emotions are, what we're experiencing and reflecting. That does not negate or erase that you are always there, loving, sharing peace and harmony and tranquility if we only so choose to tune into that energy. Breathing that in. My voice is your voice, is Spirit's voice. We are all one and connected, and yet individual, beautiful, unique expressions of creation with our own soul journeys and missions, but interwoven into each and every other soul expression on this planet and in the universe. From every insect, every ant, every atom, every cell, up to every person, every animal, every elephant, every tree, every mountain, every galaxy, every black hole, every universe, the multiverse, the infiniverse, and beyond. And within and without, and inside out, and backwards, and upside down, and forwards, and spiraling all around. Tikwa, rekatuyan, tekai. Yeah. I feel the presence of many fairy beings in this moment also. We have a very full house today. Even the roses, they speak through me today. The wild roses of the beautiful land that I'm calling home, my own birthlands, Mokinsis. So blessed to have their magic, their ancient, feminine, sweet, soft magic here, the roses that are planted around the world, the sisterhood of the rose, the brotherhood of the rose, the peoplehood of the rose. Breathing. I invite you to tune more deeply into your heart space, to drop in even deeper into the solar womb. Allowing your consciousness to go lower still, down into your roots beneath you, and breathing there for a moment. allowing the energies of transmission to ground into your root, opening your heart to the loving energies, all the beautiful beings surrounding us now who wish to help us ground these beautiful frequencies into our earth experience, into our avatars, so that at our very core, our very root, our very foundation, we resonate with these energies. We're in a time where these energies are meant to be embodied on Earth, in our avatars, across the planet. The very Earth herself will resonate with these energies and expand to every single person, creature, and being on this planet. That the old conditions and programs of our realities, of our biology, of our needs, of our wants, our desires, our perspectives, that they will be grounded, sent to source, transmuted, transformed, so we may all collectively be fully embodied and present in this magic, in this peace, in this harmony, in this love, in this abundance, in this thriving. It is here, it is now. It has always been, and it will always be. Let that truth resonate through your entire being. I feel now the presence of the Lion Guardians of Punta Cometa, of the Southern Gateway of Fire in Oaxaca, South modern day Mexico, overlooking the Pacific Ocean. The connection with Lyra, with Polaris. See? If you're open to receiving their energies, their sacred breath of fire, to transmute any dense energies within your being and to connect you more fully with the sacred ancient portal, you may say yes in your heart or out loud, and the transmission will begin now. Bogeate anko ete bogeaha. Remember. Receive. Remember. Receive. Koyakaka, koyaka, koyakaka, oika. Kya koyankaka. Yatta. Breathing. We thank you for joining today and receiving these messages, this information. We, of the many beings and expressions of Source in different dimensions and realities that have joined today to transmit their magic, their love, their wisdom, their energy. All of us tied back to Source with love. Tiaka. Breathing slow and deep. Feeling your roots, your bottom, your feet. Feeling the gravity below you, the earth below you. Feeling the surface that you're on. Feeling your heart space. Feeling your crown, the top of your head. Feeling the connection between your root, your heart, your crown, this central sacred channel. With the next breath, tuning in to the air, the temperature around you. With the next one, to your clothing or blankets, the textures on your skin. And with the next one, to the sounds around you. And ever so gently, with the next breath, bringing awareness into the very tips of your toes and fingers, and the most subtle of movements. Letting that movement organically grow up your toes and fingers so gently into your feet and hands, tensing and relaxing. Slowly bringing some movement into your neck, perhaps looking down to the left and above, to the right. Just continuing those gentle motions, subtly circling, perhaps lifting your shoulders a little bit, dropping them back. And again, and dropping them forwards. Gently bringing your arms above you, giving a slow stretch. Perhaps leaning to the left a little bit, and to the right. Stretching your hands up, looking up, bringing them down gently. Moving your hips side to side or in a circle in both directions. Just saying hello to the body. Perhaps curving your spine back. forwards with your chest out. And bringing your hands together and generating some warmth, some energy. Bringing that to your eyes and opening them slowly to the warmth. Brushing them down, brushing your face down, your hair, your shoulders and arms and hands, your chest and belly and legs. You can bring your legs down to the ground beneath you or out in front of you. Give a nice stretch. Start to look around the space you're in. We're back at the video. Coming back into this present embodied moment. Just continuing our breaths. Thank you everyone for being here and being on this beautiful journey with me over the past year and reaching master number 33 for these transmissions. Feels like a very special milestone in life and for me personally, and yeah, really honored and humbled for those that have been regularly tuning in. I see your comments and I appreciate them so much, and for those that are tuning but not commenting, thank you also. Thank you. I will share updates as they come for the new chapter about to open up for my work and my channel here, and the channeling and the YouTube channel and more. And yes, after some summer fun and renewal, yeah, we'll see what more magic we can create together. Yeah, I'll put the updates here on my YouTube and on Facebook, and I'll make a few changes to my Telegram group to update it, to evolve it as well. And yeah, I'm just like beaming with love and gratitude right now, and feel very positive about life and what's unfurling for all of us and the planet. And I trust that any lingering shadows are just here as part of our growth and our lesson and our lessons and evolution, and we'll just ultimately serve the love that we're tuning into. So thank you, and until next time, so much love.